Yeah.
Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Meet the Shoe Podcast. I am Sade.
I'm Nina. What's up, Monday?
It is Monday, yes. So, Miss Angel Reese has a big deal. I'm
Yeah,
happy. I was happy where she was at first. She was with Chicago Sky.
right.
Now she's with the Minnesota Lynx. Girl, tell them
Hey.
the details, Nina.
Does
Tell
that
them
mean
break
that
it
we
down.
will be wait, Sade, does that mean that we will be there doing commentary?
Yes,
What? Yes,
yes,
we gotta pay them games a couple visits, right?
yes, we do. Yes, we
Gotta
do.
go support the ladies. We support the guys. We gotta support the ladies.
Yes, we do.
Yeah. Look, they say you always gotta make sure that you support them, right? They're just now starting to get some real money, right?
Yeah, yeah. So
All the guys always got the money,
but
but
they
the
need
women are
more
starting to get
money.
up there. Not as much as the men, though, right?
Yeah, but they need more money. They
Oh,
need
they do.
they
They
need more
definitely do.
because they do play hard, they play good. I think
Mhm.
the money deal it comes in with and when it's more people attending the games, more people
Right,
supporting and sponsoring those particular games, the women games, and more like sponsorship through Nike, Reebok, and different little companies, the real big corporations donating. That's when they'll start getting the money like the men getting. You know what I'm saying? So,
right.
and then you have those people that gambles. A lot of these
Yeah,
people gambles and do side bets.
they do. There was I want to read a quote that she said that she put on X,
Uh huh.
right on Twitter, formerly Twitter, whatever. She said, "Happy draft day. Remember, it doesn't matter what number you get drafted. It's about where you get drafted. Good luck to all the draftees today." So that
Yeah.
was very positive, wasn't it?
Yes,
That
it
was
was.
really positive.
Where did she come in on the draft with Chicago, Minnesota?
11 is they have both the number 10 and 11 selected in the first round, in addition to the number 16 and 22 picks in the second round. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And says that it isn't necessarily saying Minnesota got her yet, but that's where she's supposed to be coming here to Minnesota.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
It's just it's stating that that for 2026 that's where she's in the draft to come to Minnesota. So
Well,
they
that's
just said that earlier today.
hmm.
So we would love to have her, right?
Yes, most definitely, most definitely, and yeah, that'll make us push more into going to games. I haven't been to a game in a long time. I played basketball in high school, so it's like,
I did too for Catholic school.
right.
I was
So
a good
like,
guard.
yes, yes,
I was
yes.
a good guard.
And then Gil was saying, you know what, you need to go back into the gym and just practice a little bit more. I'm like, practice some, and that'll help you lose weight too, and keep your adrenaline rushing and your endurance high and stuff like that. So I'm like,
Well, I tell you one thing that I was told to get a trainer and to train doing basketball and boxing. And I think I might do that. The basketball and the boxing is the thing that keeps your adrenaline going, especially
that
at our
box,
age.
yes, that
Yeah.
boxing, taekwondo, stuff like those kind of movements. Yes, full body workout.
Yeah. But you do have to practice ahead of that because as you are older and trying to work out,
Hmm.
um, people shit die all the time on treadmills, on the track, all kind of stuff, right?
Oh yeah, so you got to
So
ease it.
ease it
You
in,
got
right, right.
yeah,
I know weight loss has a lot to do. I know
girl.
weight loss has a lot to do with the heart. You do got to keep up with that. Of course, hydration.
Yes, yes. Like me, I got my water. I've been carrying this for the last 4 days, filling up with water, ice, and I've been drinking, drinking, drinking. Put a little lemon in there, girl. I'm determined to lose.
Yeah.
So, as we wrap up with Angel Reese, now
Hmm.
everybody. so in a frenzy on TikTok, talk about
Yeah.
how China has come out saying all the bags are made in China and
Yeah,
whoopie.
that's been
Look,
that way though.
we've been doing that, haven't we, Danina? We talked about that on our podcast back in what, 4 years
Some years
ago?
ago. Yeah,
And
yeah.
we
Because
said,
even when I went to college,
yeah,
they used to have this show on the Vice. I want to say it was on the Vice network called State of the Union. And
yep. And what, how long ago was that?
it was some years. It's been a long time.
Probably 20
And they used to
years.
talk yeah, and they used to talk about I want to say like 5 years ago, they used to show the repeats on Viceland channel, right? On the Vice channel. And they would show, it's either the Vice channel on those cable channels, right? When cable was
Right.
really fluent, where they would show like different things, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like old stuff.
Mm-hmm.
They said that what China used to do was all the Gucci, Louis, all of them, they
Mm-hmm.
make all of your designer stuff.
Mm-hmm.
The person who touches it last is where it says it's made from, right?
Exactly.
So when you get the cheaper bags like the Fufu Louis and Gucci's, right? That would be the mistaken leather. That would be the leather that was like it wasn't durable enough. So they would say that that was fake, right?
Right.
Here's the thing about China. What I do like what China said. They said that we could come over there and go shop till we drop.
Yes, and they don't need a visa, girl, so we don't have to do it because I was looking at how to enter the country, and there's
Yeah,
so much red flags you had to go through to enter, right? Which it's
yeah,
nothing. It's like getting a passport here. I mean, girl, but you don't even have to do that now. You can fly on a plane tomorrow and
right.
enter into China with no problem.
Well, yeah, I had a video on I believe it was Friday when I was showing that the president of China was saying that they don't need the US. The US needs them.
Mm-hmm.
They don't need us. And that they gonna survive and make it regardless. And it's really disrespectful for us as a country to each other, I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
That they're able to make videos. They had these videos where they had white people fat, all hurdled up at the sewing machine, pushing the sewing machine real slow.
Yes.
They had them farming real slow and complaining and hot. Look at how other countries look at how we go
How
against each
they look
other
at
as
us.
a country.
Yes.
As
Yeah.
a country.
As
That's
a
the sad
whole.
part about it.
As a whole, ain't no black, no white, no Mexican, no Filipino, no Asian, nothing. We
No.
are U.S. in a whole, and we look freaking stupid.
Stupid. Yeah.
So yeah, so
Yeah.
China saying all this type of stuff, that does not discredit these companies' hard work. Because I'm not going to even hold you up. I've had a replica Louis Vuitton or something like that. You know what I'm saying? A
Mhm.
fake one back in the day. It still
Yep.
did not look like what Louis Vuitton even finished up. Yes, Louis Vuitton, Prada, and them send their stuff over there. They start with the bag, like, right?
Yep.
Start off with the bag, with
Mhm.
the signature on there, the LV and all that stuff, and it's not complete. It might be folded, laying flat.
It's like the
Look,
world is going backwards. They wanted to go back to custom, right?
yeah,
You don't even have to have no design or nothing. That designer shit is BS
yes,
anyway,
yes,
right?
yes,
And just think of how much blood has been shed on designer anyway.
yeah.
Look at how many people would fight over Jordans when we were growing up. How many people have died over
Exactly.
that? How many houses
Mhm.
have been kicked in for just your J's collection?
Yeah.
I'm so serious. Rappers talk about that all the time. Think
Mhm.
of that. How
Yeah.
many people that have lost their lives, blood has shed
Yeah.
over just BS, a tangible item.
But the whole thing is that they want to make it look like that those companies are their stuff is fake too. No, no, it's not fake. It's like if I go get a piece from China, and then when I
Mhm.
get it and I put my emblem, or I might put a rhinestone or a Swarovski on it. You know what I'm saying? We might do something. It's still our invention. It's still our creativity. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Make it your own.
Make it
Customize
your
it.
own and customize it. You know what I'm saying? Now,
Yep.
I might say the prices may be too high as well, but when you
Hmm.
think about their marketing, they have to up, for upscale brands, they have to pay for the shipping to get over here. They have to pay for customs again. They pay the taxes. You know what I'm saying? Before to get over here. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You it almost end up equaling out almost because when I went to Paris, I probably bought a bag for
Hmm.
a $2,200 bag. I got it for 1,400. I got some taxes back. Uh, vent taxes, vet taxes back was 200. But then when you get to United States and they see you got bags, you have to pay that tax that you paid in. You're gonna end up paying that $2,200 if you're not being smart.
Right.
So I mean, those
That's just like,
brands.
well, and then when people over here, just think of it. When people over here, like when they my friend from New York got me onto that to where she would buy all her stuff in Minnesota. Um you buy it in another state and you send it to Minnesota. And when you do that, that's when you would receive funds from off those taxes. You will receive money back from off them taxes. Oh, we lost Sade. Well, y'all, thanks for tuning in. We will see y'all on Wednesday. Like, share, subscribe. Thanks for tuning in.